everyone, and welcome to the third MCT Award Show. I'm Amber Brand, the current president of Marshfield Community Theater. Tonight, we celebrate the amazing accomplishments of our incredible cast, crews, and production teams for our 2019-2020 season. Despite some of the setbacks we have experienced this year, we are excited to acknowledge the talented people who have put their soul into creating the best productions possible. It's people like this that make MCT the theater with heart. Now, let's meet our newest group of MCT performers who are going to help move us through the award show tonight.
Hi everyone, I'm Kelby Lorenz, the marketing team lead here at MCT. I'm currently with the MCT Spotlighters, our new adult performance troupe.
We're all excited to be part of this new group, but you may be wondering, what are you all going to be doing?
We're going to be creating video content for MCT's Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube accounts, including original skits, musical performances, announcement videos, and more.
In order to see the content we're creating, be sure to follow MCT on our social media platforms by searching for Marshfield Community Theater.
We're currently putting together our very first day of filming in September, which means our first video will be going live in October.
But first, we're excited to be here tonight to help recognize the incredible talent and individuals throughout our 2019-2020 season.
We can't wait to find out who wins each award with all of you. So, let's get back with the show.
Hello to all of those watching at home. I'm Carolyn Billingsley.
And I'm Christian Barnard. Before we get started with the award show, we want to take a quick moment to recap all that happened in our 2019-2020 season. We started the season with Seussical the Musical, which opened in June of 2019. Following the story of young heroine JoJo and the kind-hearted Horton the Elephant, audiences were taken away in the world of Dr. Seuss for a story full of adventure, laughs, and heart. As the Cat in the Hat guided us through the story, we got to meet JoJo and many familiar faces from Dr. Seuss's classic books, including Gertrude McFuzz, Mayzie and the Sour Kangaroo, and even the Who's. Along the way, Horton discovers the Who's living on a small speck of dust that he placed on a clover, vowing to protect them, even though nobody in the jungle of Newell believed they even existed. Throughout the zany journey, JoJo helps prove the Who's do exist, and their world is saved by the smallest of all. The show is under the direction of Eli DePriest, who many of you know from his many onstage performances throughout MCT's history, and with other theater troupes in the area. The show featured a cast of over 40 people, with many of them being first-time performers. Seussical reached for the stars and highlighted the importance of imagination, because after all, oh the thinks you can think when you think about Seuss.
From there, we moved to a show full of mystery, intrigue, and laughs, Clue on Stage. This show brought the characters you know and love from the original board game and cult classic film, such as Miss Scarlet, Mr. Green, and Mrs. Peacock, to Body Manor after receiving a mysterious letter inviting them to dinner. The small group, led by the uptight butler Wadsworth, the Body Manor guests had their secrets outed by Mr. Body, only for him to end up dead in his study. Now, the hunt was on to find out who killed him. As they stumbled and fumbled their way around the manor searching for clues, more bodies kept popping up, including the cook, the motorist, the singing telegram girl, the cop, and Yvette the maid. Finally, in a surprise twist, we found out that nearly everyone had murdered someone throughout the night, but the true mastermind was none other than Wadsworth himself. Full of twists, turns, and murder, Clue on Stage kept our audiences on their toes until the very end. The show was under the direction of Kelby Lorenz, who you may have seen on stage or behind the scenes in several MCT shows.
After Clue on Stage, we moved into a community favorite event, the annual MCT Haunted House. Our haunted house patrons were treated to a maze full of scares, spooks, and terrors right here in our rehearsal building. As word got out about our House of Spooks, we got an interesting visit from some new friends at Spook the Four States, a website that tracks and reviews all haunted attractions in Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. As they rolled up in their hearses, we knew they were serious about their spooks. If you're wanting another year of spooks, don't worry. We're bringing the haunted house back for another year of terrifying haunts.
Finally, we land our last show in the season with our youth production of Frozen Junior that I was honored to direct and choreograph. Unfortunately, the show was never able to take the stage due to the uncertainty around COVID-19. But that doesn't mean we can't recognize the talent of our cast and crew. Following the plot from the fan-favorite Disney film, this story follows the unbreakable sisterly love between Queen Elsa and Princess Anna of Arendelle. When the world learns of Elsa's ice powers, she is forced to run away, leaving the opportunity for the villainous Hans to seize the throne. But Anna takes off to find Elsa and save their kingdom, with the help of Ice Master Kristoff, his reindeer Sven, and the goofy and lovable snowman Olaf. While we weren't able to see the show come to life on stage, it'll definitely be exciting to see tonight's winners.
Thank you all for your support of our 2019-2020 season. While it didn't end the way we intended, we appreciate the support you've provided as we work through what's next for MCT.
Now we're going to hand the mic to Owen Smith and Crystal Hilton from the MCT Spotlighters for our first set of awards.
Hi, I'm Owen Smith.
And I'm Crystal Hilton. Today we're excited to announce the award winners from Seussical the Musical.
When you enter the world of Dr. Seuss, you can expect a lot of laughs, heart, and, well, rhymes. To bring this to life, MCT was fortunate to have such an incredible cast full of exceptional talent. So, let's start celebrating that talent with our first award, Seussical's Favorite Actors. The nominees are Christian Barnard as the Cat in the Hat, Daniel Bush as Horton the Elephant, and Ken Thompson as Yertle the Turtle. And the winner is... Do I do it?
Do it.
Christian Barnard.
One of the great things about Seussical is the diverse and rich characters it has. From the gentle but loyal Gertrude McFuzz to the brash and flighty Mayzie LeBird, there's a character for everyone to relate to. So let's move to our next winner, this time for Seussical's Favorite Actress. The nominees are Carolyn Billingsley as Gertrude McFuzz, Gio Rose Henry as Mayzie LeBird, and Sarah Muncie as the Sour Kangaroo. And the winner is Carolyn Billingsley.
Like Crystal said, Seussical has an amazing group of relatable characters, but the great characters aren't just reserved for our adult actors. There are several great youth roles that allow our younger actors to shine. With that, our next category is Seussical's Favorite Youth Actor or Actress. The nominees are Haylee Atwell as Thing 1, Cadence Cameron as JoJo, and Tasha Christensen as the Elephant Bird. And the winner is Cadence Cameron.
The great thing about musicals is, well, the music. Seussical featured a great musical score that features incredible songs like Oh, the Things You Can Think, Alone in the Universe, and Notice Me, Horton. Right now we get to acknowledge the beautiful and talented voices that brought this music to life in the category of Seussical's favorite singer. The nominees are Carolyn Billingsley as Gertrude McFez, Daniel Bush as Horton, the Elephant, and Cadence Cameron as JoJo. The winner is Carolyn Billingsley.
When you come to a musical, you expect to hear great music, but you also see some great dancing. Under the guiding hand of Seussical's director and choreographer Eli DePriest, the cast learned moves from the era of 1920s vaudeville. Now we're going to see which cast member was voted Seussical's favorite dancer. The nominees are Christian Barnard as the Cat in the Hat, Brendan DePriest as a Wickersham, and Thomas Ferguson as another Wickersham. The winner is Brendan DePriest.
Every show can't happen without a solid crew behind the scenes. Whether it's the hair and makeup team transforming normal guys into Wickersham monkeys, a sound operator making sure everyone is heard, or a director guiding actors within their scenes, shows needed solid crew and production team. The team behind Seussical had a tall order: bring the classic stories to life on stage. But they delivered, and they did it spectacularly. Now let's see who was voted Seussical's favorite crew member. The nominees are director and choreographer Eli DePriest, technical director Kelby Lorenz, and costume mistress Dana Ockerman. The winner is Eli DePriest.
For those of you not familiar with how shows are put together, it's not always an easy, streamlined process. Just like with anything, there are highs and lows. But there are always people who rise above the hardships to provide a positive experience every chance they can. That's why our next award will be Seussical's Most Positive. The category nominees are director and choreographer Eli DePriest, stage manager Christy Willis, and co-producer Sue Esquivel. And the winner is Eli DePriest.
That will wrap up all of the Seussical Awards. Thank you to every member of our cast, crew, and production team for the time and energy you put into making this show so fun and entertaining for our audience.
Thank you for letting us present these awards today. We are now going to turn the mic over to Tony Lorenz.
Hello everyone, and thank you for letting me come up and present our 2020 Community Supporter Award. I'm Tony Lorenz, MCT Board Secretary and Planning Committee Chair. When it comes to our community, there are so many dedicated supporters from individuals and businesses alike that choosing one to receive this award is difficult, but we had to choose. Really, when it came down to it, there was one business that really helped get MCT the funding to provide the equipment needed to fully round out our sound needs. This business reached out to us saying that their employees held MCT in a special place within their hearts. With their support, we were awarded a grant of $15,000 So naturally, we felt that this year's Community Supporter Award should go to Arvest Bank. Thank you for your support of your theater with heart. I would also like to say that there are so many opportunities for individuals and supporters to support MCT. And while we would love to have $15,000 grants left and right, even something as simple as buying ad space in our playbill or joining as an MCT member can make a huge difference. If you're interested in learning more about the difference that you can make at MCT, please reach out. We'd love to speak with you. Now it's time for me to leave the stage and welcome our next pair of presenters for Clue on Stage, Kyrie Miles and Amber Brand.
I'm Amber Brand. Kyrie Miles and I are here to announce the winners for Clue on Stage.
That's right. Clue on Stage was a fun and exciting show based on the classic board game. Our audiences were immersed in the show with the chaos and sleuthing happening all around them as the characters you know and love scramble to find out who killed Mr. Body. With a spectacular cast of eclectic characters, we're all excited to see who takes home these awards tonight. So let's start with Clue's favorite actor. The nominees are Daniel Bush as Colonel Mustard, Brendan DePriest as Wadsworth, and Matt Shimmer as Professor Plum. And the winner is... Brendan DePriest.
The thing that makes Clue on Stage stand out from most murder mysteries is the incredibly diverse cast of characters. Each one has a unique personality that constantly puts each of them at odds with the others throughout the show. We are so fortunate to have an amazing cast to bring these characters to life. So let's move on to see who wins in our next category, Clue's favorite actress. The nominees are Cindy Ballard as Mrs. Peacock, Rachel Bush as Miss White, and Elizabeth Morgan as Miss Scarlet. And the winner is Elizabeth Morgan.
The crew and production team had an interesting task when putting together this show. They needed to take a show meant for the stage and figure out how to make it work in the round, meaning that the show would happen around the audience instead of in front of them. So now, we get to acknowledge those who helped make this vision a reality in the category of Clue's favorite crew member. The nominees are Director Kelby Lorenz, Assistant Director Kristen Walker, and Stage Manager Rhonda Whitlock. And the winner is Kelby Lorenz.
The cast and crew of Clue on Stage quickly grew to be a close-knit group, always laughing, telling jokes, and having fun in their downtime. Throughout the show's run, there were several people who are a positive influence on the show. So let's take a look at the nominees for Clue's most positive cast or crew member. The nominees are co-producer Sue Esquivel, Elizabeth Morgan as Miss Scarlet, and Matt Shimmer as Professor Plum. And the winner is Matt Shimmer.
That concludes the awards for Clue on Stage. Thank you so much to the cast and crew for the wonderful show. And thank you to the MCT board and committee chairs for the opportunity to present these awards tonight.
Now, Kyrie and I will turn over the stage to Sue Esquivel to announce this year's recipient of MCT's Heritage Award.
Hi, my name is Sue Esquivel. I had the pleasure of handing out the Heritage Award last year to Sandy DePriest. This year, Sandy had planned on being here to do the same with this year's recipient, but as life changes at a moment's notice, I was asked to step in to present the Heritage Award to this year's recipient. Sandy has prepared a speech, which I will read for her. D. Rader, encourager, facilitator, supporter, friend. Sandy met Dee in the mid-1990s when she had made a presentation at a local organization about women in the arts. After the meeting, Dee said something to the effect of, when you decide to put an organization of performers in the performing arts category together in Marshfield, you just let me know. I'll be there. Well, that was the last thing I'd ever imagined, Sandy said. And the idea seemed to come from out of the blue. But even then, Dee was a visionary, an encourager. Less than 10 years later, Marshfield Performing Arts Society, later to be known as Marshfield Community Theater, was launched. And true to her word, Dee was there. There was a handful of stewards in those very early days, and Dee was at the top of the list. She was the one who was most instrumental to see that we obtained our nonprofit status, spending countless hours researching, filling out forms, and writing such things as a mission statement, not the showy stuff, not to work that gains applause or even mentioned in a playbill. But when the rest of us would meet, not having much of an idea of where to start, we'd look to Dee for her sound words of advice and wisdom, her organization skills, and her vision of what we should look like. In those early days, we had a lot to do with, hey, you come on over here, come join us, it's fun. Type of public relations work that, you come to think of as, well, we still do that. I remember standing with Dee outside in the freezing, raining weather next to what then was Hartwell's Hardware, behind a rickety table and some homemade brochures and flyers, just trying to get people's attention. She made our case with local organizations, businesses, and individuals, and okay, once she even donned a nun's habit for a production. But even then, she was among the masses, welcoming friends and strangers, and being a friendly hometown face of MCT. Dee served MCT in just about every capacity behind the scenes. In most recent years, as a torch has been passed on to others, Dee has served MCT as a facilitator, putting us in contact with people who could further MCT's financial coffers, costume closets, and props inventory. She is always in the audience of every production, supporting us with her applause and her praise. She has raised a family who loves the performing arts as well, and who continues to serve MCT with the same passion, skill, talent, and fierceness. Yes, Dee is an encourager, a facilitator, a supporter. Most importantly, she is our friend. She loves MCT through thick and thin, and never wavers in her support and her passion for our well-being in these unusual times. She holds our hand when we make mistakes, and she raises our arms in victory when we reach the top of our mountains. Sandy personally counts her as her friend, as her sister in Christ, and as her MCT colleague. Dee Rader is the most deserving recipient of the MCT Heritage Award.
We wanted to take a quick minute to talk to you about something really important to MCT, membership.
We want to let you know that MCT's Board of Directors is putting together new membership options to acknowledge your support of your theater with heart. So as we continue through the last half of the year, we want to encourage you to think ahead to becoming a member for 2021.
Of course, if you want to become a member for the remainder of 2020 as well, we'd be happy to have you join. Just know that our yearly membership runs from January to December of each calendar year.
If you're interested in becoming a member now, or when membership opens up for 2021, you can join completely online by visiting marshfieldtheater.org/join-MCT. We hope to have you join our theater family and to see you in person soon.
Hi, I'm Kyle Franklin.
I'm Liz Franklin.
We are with SpookTheFourStates.com.
And we are honored to help announce the 2019 Haunted House Award for Marshfield Community Theater.
Envelopes, please. Thank you, sir. I forgot something. The first category for the evening is Favorite Character in Costume. And the winner is John White. Congratulations.
Our second category for the night is Favorite Room, and that is won by Taylor, Grace, and Abby. Congratulations.
Next is Favorite Crew Member, and the winner is Michael Brand.
Our final category for the night is Most Positive, and that was won by Amber Brand. Congratulations, all.
And well done to all of you for putting on such a fabulous haunt. Hope to see you this year.
Hello everyone, my name is Danielle Boggs and I am the current Vice President on the Board of Directors for MCT. I'm here tonight to present the winner for the 2020 Board's Choice Award. This award is chosen by the MCT Board of Directors to be given to an individual we think has gone above and beyond for MCT throughout our most recent season. The individual tonight has not just put in their heart and soul for just 1 year though. This person has been around MCT for years, always willing to jump in and get things done to keep MCT and our productions afloat. They have been a producer for numerous shows and events, worked behind the scenes in almost every capacity, served on the Board of Directors for years in different roles, served as president of MCT for 3 years, and is currently MCT's Director of Development. Over the years, she has been a trusted go-to resource to help solve many problems, and I couldn't even begin to count the number of cups of coffee made at her house to discuss MCT issues. She is a true friend of the arts and a friend of my own, so I'm honored to announce that the 2020 MCT Board's Choice Award goes to Sue Esquivel. And now I would like to turn over the mic to Kelby Lorenz and Dane Pisayas to announce the awards for Frozen Junior.
Hello everyone, I'm Kelby Lorenz.
And I am Dane Pisayas.
Tonight we are going to announce the winners for our youth production of Frozen Junior. While the show wasn't able to take the stage due to uncertainty around COVID-19, we did want to acknowledge the incredible talent and work done by our cast and crew.
That's right, the cast and crew of Frozen Junior put everything they had into making the show a success. So let's get into recognizing their hard work and talent with our first category. In the category of Frozen Junior's favorite actor, the nominees are Thomas Ferguson as Kristoff, Travis Harper as Hans, and Owen Powell-Smith as Oaken. And the winner is Thomas Ferguson.
With a story centered around strong sisterly love, it's no surprise that we needed strong young actresses throughout the cast. And we found them. So let's look at the nominees in our next category, Frozen Junior's favorite actress. The nominees are Sophie Gregorowski as Anna, Audie Parker as a Hidden Folk, and Sue Wiertzema as Elsa. And the winner is Sue Wiertzema.
Frozen Junior is a show featuring some tough vocal numbers, but our cast handled them incredibly well. That's why we're excited to recognize their talent with this next category, Frozen Junior's favorite singer. The nominees for the category are Sophie Gregorowski as Anna, Audie Parker as a Hidden Folk, and Sue Wiertzema as Elsa. And the winner is Sue Wiertzema.
And a 5, 6, 7, 8. No musical is complete without choreography. With a director and choreographer like Carolyn Billingsley, we know our youth were put to work. But between Carolyn's coaching and our cast's hard work, the choreography quickly fell into place. So let's see the nominees for our next award, Frozen Junior's favorite dancer. The nominees for this category are Lenzie Goodman as Sven, Allie Houston from the Ice Ensemble, and Rainey Pickle from the Ice Ensemble. And the winner is Allie Houston.
For anyone that doesn't know, our youth productions feature a cast completely under the age of 18. In addition, most of the crew's under 18 as well. Under the direction of our adult production team, they get hands-on experience in various aspects of theater, whether it's on stage learning about blocking, characterization, or choreography, or backstage learning how to move sets, set lighting, or run a soundboard. As we've already said tonight, without a good crew and a production team, a show just can't happen. So let's see who's up for Frozen Junior's Favorite Crew Member Award. The nominees are Clay Barnard as Music Director, Carolyn Billingsley as Director and Choreographer, and Sue Esquivel as Co-Producer. And the winner is Carolyn Billingsley.
And now we're going to announce the Frozen Junior's Director's Choice Award. Due to COVID-19 preventing the show from taking the stage, we wanted to give an extra award to further recognize the amazing talent of our youth performers. This award was chosen by Carolyn and the directorial team to acknowledge the talent, hard work, and positive nature of this youth performer. So let's find out who the winner is. Ian Thompson.
Our last award for Frozen Junior will go to the person who helped keep the positivity up, even during the most stressful moments. With the show never getting to the stage, trying to keep things positive was definitely difficult. But there were some who tried to keep spirits up. Here are the nominees for Frozen Junior's Most Positive Award. Carolyn Billingsley as director and choreographer, Lenzie Goodman as Sven, and Sue Wiertzema as Elsa. And the winner is Carolyn Billingsley.
Hello everyone, my name is Carolyn Billingsley and I am the Education Director here at MCT. I wanted to take a moment to let you know of the new and exciting things that are happening with MCT's Education Department. We have started our first session of weekly youth education classes and we are having a blast. So I want to invite you to join the next session of classes that we're starting in November. If your child or youth wants to take courses in acting, musical theater dance, tap dance, or voice, we have a class for you. We are also offering monthly master classes for everyone of all ages to learn more about the different aspects of theater. We're currently working on classes around special effects makeup, technical theater, directing, and so much more. To stay in the loop on what's happening with our education department, I encourage you to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Just search for MCT Education Department. You can also learn more about our classes and register online by visiting marshfieldtheater.org. Thank you for all of your support in getting our new education department up and running. I hope to see you all soon.
Hello everyone, I'm Jen Smith, the chairperson for the MCT Award Show. Tonight I'm here to announce the winner of our 2020 Shooting Star Award. This award is voted on by all of our cast, crew, production teams, and the MCT Board of Directors to choose an individual who went above and beyond what was expected of them to help MCT grow and succeed. Earlier this year, they came to MCT with a vision for a new education department to help cultivate the next generation of performers as our new education director. With the ideas she has in store, we can't wait to see what she continues to do here at MCT. The winner for the 2020 Shooting Star Award goes to Carolyn Billingsley. Thank you, Carolyn, for your work, and now I'm going to pass the mic to Danielle Boggs to close our event tonight.
Thank you to everyone who watched our third annual awards show. While we wish that we could have celebrated with you all in person, we are glad that we are able to recognize our talent regardless. Your support of MCT is truly valuable, and we love our incredible community. As we look toward MCT's future, know that we are thinking of new shows and events that continue to fulfill our mission of providing a creative outlet for the performing arts in our community. Please stay in the loop by following us on social media and visiting marshfieldtheater.org as we announce what's coming next. We hope to see you all soon and have a great night. Thank you.